but you know who you are. He was eating oysters and I was eating lobster and steak. This was back, and I was saying, well,
Yet you know who you are. He was eating shellfish and I was eating lobster and steak. This is back, and I was saying, great. Let me know, like, what do you mean? Like, what's the most insane point you've at any point seen? And he makes to me clutch your seats, people, in light of the fact that media outlet is humming with a stunning disclosure that will make your jaw hit the floor. We've all been following the show, encompassing the enormous names, yet what Jason Lee just spilled on his digital recording about. But Diddy's supposed wrongdoing with Cassie is sending shockwaves through Hollywood in a new development. An obscure tweet by the surface posted by an insider handle Tattle Fiend 123. The tweet read, "A few DMS ought to accompany a copy in the wake of perusing advance notice. Industry privileged insights now. This could be anybody in the business, yet the timing dubiously wonderful. It resembles, they say, there are no occurrences in Hollywood, just painstakingly organized murmurs in the breeze, much to our dismay that this was only the preface to Jason Lee's stunning web recording episode where he went from guarding Diddy against legitimate charges by Cassie to clutch your caps, uncovering him with a frightening account that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Diddy and his numerous attack cases. Now, all of you know that this broke the web when Diddy, the core of this unfurling dramatization, beats with a story told by an unknown companion relating a stomach-turning experience purportedly, including express exercises among Diddy and Cassie as per Lee's webcast disclosure. The companion guaranteed, "I was spending time with Diddy and Cassie once, and he needed me to, and made them rub all on her, and like kissing her, and like doing sexual things with her while he watched and supposedly played with himself and recorded it." Now, in the event that that doesn't make your jaw hit the floor, I don't have the foggiest idea what will. In addition, Lee shared how once he was in Diddy's home and in spite of the fact that Diddy at first acted well disposed after they were let be, he definitely changed his demeanor. As per Lee, Diddy terrified him to death. He came close and discreetly cautioned Lee, also his name on his show any longer. "I'm not the one, and it was a danger, and I had been drinking. You realize me, ransack, I've been shot. I'm around here in these roads, yet you know can truly go down." Is it worth inquiring as to why after that experience Jason tried not to examine Diddy on his show? For so, when we thought the show had arrived at its pinnacle, the spotlight movements to the repercussions of Jason Lee's digital broadcasts being dropped by Revolt's tales whirl, that Lee started uncovering Diddy after the digital recording and connecting the wiping out to monetary requirements at Revolt, exacerbated by Diddy's brief flight as executive. Jason began spilling the genuine tea when the check quit arriving in a mysterious source remarked on an industry gathering, stoking the shoot report. Ekamen Revolt is confronting a monetary emergency with significant support at hauling out and different brands disavowing Diddy, stirring up misgivings about the fate of the organization. As though the plot couldn't thicken any longer, there's the impending meeting with Odd Daily's Secret about talking about Cassie's charges against Diddy has everybody's ears livened up. What will come out when these two plunk down? Will Lee drop another stunner? It's impossible to say, yet one thing's without a doubt. Up to D-Day's meeting is turning out to be the must-add occasion of the time, maybe uncovering more about the mind-boggling trap of influence cash and selling out that is by all accounts Hollywood's usual methodology. Likewise, I need to say as a disclaimer, we are not on now about that danger Diddy purportedly made to Lee, telling him not to play him on some muddled. In the event that we strip back the layers, there's a story there that is asking to be told. Was it a basic admonition, or was there a more profound, hazier edge to it? The tattle plants are staying at work past 40 hours, turning out hypotheses and hypotheses. Some say it was a subtle provocation bound with results. Others propose it was the frantic supplication of a man on the edge. Just the walls that heard it know reality. And they're not talking and assuming you thought Jason Lee's digital broadcast disclosure was the pinnacle. Reconsider Diddy's previous guardian. Gene bargain is giving everything away, and the subtleties are so unequivocal and outrageous that they make Jason's uncover seem to be a warm-up act in an unstable meeting. Gan bargain dives into the non-essential pieces of information of Diddy's supposed endeavors, carrying an entirely different aspect to the continuous adventure. Prepare yourself for a thrill ride Through secret rendezvous arranged experiences and Diddy's unconventional proclivities, we as a whole have some familiarity with Cassie's fight in court with Diddy, yet Gan Bargain adds a stunning layer to the story. As per him, Diddy exposed Cassie to express exercises as well as organize what he named freak-offs, where Cassie was purportedly compelled to take part in close demonstrations with male sex laborers, additionally purportedly constrained her to have intercourse with male sex laborers while he watched. Jesus Gan Bargain spills the disagreeable subtleties, asserting Diddy would educate Cassie to look for explicit properties on sites in any event, flying in male sex laborers for these experiences. You understand what I'm talking about. He generally had different young ladies in the room, or one more person in the room, even with his young lady, and he was swinging with her, the documenting proceeds to depict an upsetting scene, where Diddy, generally the mannequin expert, coordinated Cassie activities during these oddity offs, providing extensive measures of substances and in any event, demanding explicit subtleties like lingering white nail finish and exorbitant measures of oil. It portrays a lady exposed to physical as well as mental torture. The fallout included Cassie getting intravenous liquids to recuperate from the substances constrained upon her, uncovering a profoundly upsetting side to Diddy's supposed activities. Now these disclosures, joined with Jason Lee's digital recording, make a chilling mosaic of an existence where power control and double dealing meet. How an individual's he going to put everything on her cause she understood what he preferred. Yet stand by, there's more. Jean R. Rangement's disclosures go off in a strange direction into unfamiliar region. He asserts an experience among Diddy and rapper Jay decide that includes a specific bookshop, a pack of sex toys, and an in-suite with undisclosed exercises till Jack emerged and said, "Yo, y'all would have rather not been." In that frame of mind, there's a ton of freaky things happening. As per Gene, Diddy bought close embellishments from a bookshop, taking them to a show in North Carolina where Jay rules startlingly turned out to be important for the situation. Gene claims Diddy demanded visiting J. Rue's suite unannounced regardless of Gene's protests. The idea of their extended gathering and Drew's enigmatic reaction to Gene's request take a subtle approach with a ton Gene's cases, add a layer of intricacy to Diddy's own life, proposing that the rap magnate might have a bigger number of mysteries than we at any point envisioned. The expected ramifications of these claims are tremendous, and as we anticipate Diddy's reaction, the tattle plants make certain to be staying at work past 40 hours. That is where a ton of gay men meet, and they all scrub down together as though the story couldn't get any more electrifying. Janelle drops hints about Diddy's supposed visits to Turkish showers, guaranteeing their specific people would take part in clandestine gatherings. He portrays an existence where superstars could serenely investigate their thoughtless activities from meddlesome eyes 2 times, a few times, 3 times each week, man. And the driver be outside pants. Enticing subtleties, including Diddy's evident successive visits, bring up issues about the tycoon's sexuality and the secret corners of his own life. While these cases are a long way from affirmed, they add fuel to the generally bursting discharge of theories encompassing Diddy. Right when you figured the Diddy show couldn't get any juicier, 50 strides into the ring, tossing punches with words that leave all of us wheezing for more, known for his unfiltered supposition. 50 Penny is never one to beat around the bush, particularly with regards to his well-established hamburger with Diddy. In a new meeting on the Morning Meal Club, 50 Penny spilled some tea on why he keeps away from Diddy's gatherings at all cost, and trust us, it's not your regular VIP competition. 50 Penny gruffly expressed that person embraces you from the front and the back simultaneously. What are you referring to? I mean, on the off chance that you're into, that I'm fine with it. I'm trying to say this isn't my sort of party. I'm awkward. I assume I have a place in the ladies' restroom in the event that doesn't portray the distress. What yet? 50 Penny didn't stop at awkward embraces. He proceeded to impart an unusual experience to Diddy at Chris Light's wedding. Asserting he expressed something to me quite some time in the past at Chris Lighty's wedding. He let me know he would take me shopping. I saw him like, "What did you simply say? Let me move, man, before I do something you will make me mess up the wedding." No, that is something a person tells a young lady. Prompt the aggregate wheezes from the crowd. This moment. This isn't the main opportunity 50 Penny has gone after Diddy. As a matter of fact, he's been dropping clues and suggestions for a Really long time back in 2018, on a similar The Morning Meal Club show, he made sense of, I don't call him gay. He tells breathtaking me, and you we really want to party. What is you referring to when individuals express that to me? I get a little awkward. The strain between these two has been stewing, and 50 Penny is mixing the pot like an expert gourmet specialist, yet we should not fail to remember the virtual entertainment bazaar. The rapper didn't stop at interviews, he took his hints to Instagram. So you need the role or not? Puffy Pence imaginative subtitling L. So you need the role or not? Puffy discharge. Okay, I'm coming over later. Lee need to hold on until later. Power coming soon. The suggestions are causing a commotion as well as leaving us hungry for additional subtleties as the quarrel between 50 Penny and Diddy raises the tattle plants are working over the long haul, and the hypothesis is arriving at new levels. Might there be something else to Diddy's pride?